Hello everybody and welcome back to Zielonka. So, it is snowing. It doesn't really matter to begin with. What we're going to be doing is loading up all of these straw bales onto the trailer. We're going to have to use our 3-point linkage mounted forklift because we don't have a front loader or a telehandler or anything. So that is job number 1 of today. They should all fit. This actually is an auto-loading trailer if you configure it to be. I have not configured it to be auto-loading because I don't think we really need to have that sort of cheat at this stage. And to be honest, I think if we ever do want to have that, we'll just buy an auto stacker. So anyway, yes, we'll position this in a good place. Actually, that's not a bad place. It's already positioned well. No more pallets to spawn here at the preserved, I keep calling it process, preserved food factory. The next big thing is soup. We're going to be making soup. But of course, we're waiting for the parsnips to be ready. So it's going to be a little bit of a wait. Yeah, I know that this looks so much better as a time-lapse, and I'm not going to be doing a real-time recording of loading all these up, because I'll likely lose my audience. So we'll just put the first one on. Actually, that's not the best place for the trailer. No, I can think of a better location. It's just way too tight. So we'll move those two on the other side, and then we will move the trailer. Hopefully I can put these two on though. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so let's get them all loaded. Whoa, whoa, what? What? What is this magic? Okay, that's... that's absolutely bizarre. Right. Never seen that before. I have seen it before with logs, but not with bales. Yes, I think the common denominator is probably the straps on the trailer. So maybe if it just kept unstrapped all this time, we'll be fine. That is just weird. Nope, still attached. Okay, that is weird. Yep, this tractor is definitely attached to those bales. Joy. Maybe it's super strength. Super strength isn't working. Oh dear. Yeah, this is bizarre. Super strength doesn't work on them. It does work on these. Oh, you know what? I might just have to load these up by hand. I am confused. Oh, it's still... You know, there's probably an update for this trailer. I probably haven't updated it for so long. Well, I've been playing around now and just could not figure out what on earth is wrong with it. So I've done what I said I wasn't going to do because I don't really have an option, and that is to pay for auto load. So now it's going to auto load. I couldn't even manually load with like super strength by hand. There was some kind of weird collision around the trailer. So yeah, we've got it. We've got auto load, which I really was trying to avoid. That's what always happens. I always end up doing what I don't want to do. Oh, please be a full load. It's going to be so close. It will look so good with a full load. But it's not going to be full. Okay. Well, we can get that one. So at least we'll finish off the back, hopefully. Yeah. Is that full? It looks like there's space for 2 more, but... Yeah, there is the space for 2 more. Okay. Well, let's head off to the sell point. It looks like we're heading to the bottom of field 56, which is a field we own. I don't know if there's a faster way to go. We obviously could just take a shortcut across our own field. But, yeah, there should be a track. Yeah, there is. There's a track that runs parallel. Here we go. Quite slippery. Snow is like that. But yeah, with the amount that we have here, we should make a lot of money. It's not actually giving us the grand total of litres. It says 44,000, but that would only be 2 bales, wouldn't it? I don't know. Losing track. No, that would be 4 bales. Yeah, so let's just put them into here. Probably have to unload to the bed or something. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so they're too high. Too high up. So the money is going to have to trickle in. Maybe I can just roll the whole lot in one go. Yes, there we go. Get them all into the trigger. And although it's not like life-changing money, it's still good for what these are. Yeah. Almost up at 80,000. Not bad. So, it's, yeah, snow-covered. Everything's snow-covered. It makes it very difficult to do anything in the fields. I don't know if there is anything to do in the fields except for harvest, and that is not going to be happening today. No chance. Oh wow, every field that we own up here is ready. And we can probably afford to buy, yep, 43. What is in 43? Because it's ready, and if we leave it, we're going to lose it. Barley, okay. So did the owner fertilise it fully? Oh, they did. Right, so let's buy that, and that will complete that plot. We now own that entire plot of land. That whole region. But no, it's just, well, it's a shame that it is so snow-covered, because the price is actually at its best today for all those crop types. So maybe if we can just pass a bit of time. I find it hard to believe it's all going to melt though. And we can't harvest in the snow because we're going to lose yield. Not to mention it will look ridiculous. So yeah, hopefully the price is still going to be good in February. If the snow ever stops. Is it ever going to stop? Okay. It looks like it has no intention of stopping. Oh joy. Oh wow. So what is the price like in March? Declining rapidly. Huh. Well, I suppose if we do sell to Erlingrat, it's always going to be better. In fact, the price might still be better than what's showing as the best. So I don't really have a choice. We just can't harvest in this. It's just not possible. Look how deep it's got. Oh wow. Oh, it stopped. That looks crisp. Looks very Christmassy despite it being March. Come on, snow, go away. You've had your fun. And just like that, it vanishes. I literally stood here and did nothing. I did not do anything, honestly. I know you can remove snow, but I didn't. Wow. So, yeah, the intention of selling the bales was to try and fund the trailer, but unfortunately, because we've been elapsing time, that's been costing us money. So we're going to have to sell a load of something to fund the big trailer for the lorry, which I was really hoping not to do. Oh, and we're going to have to rent a combine, of course, so that's going to be pretty expensive. Okay. Joy. I think we'll probably go with... What was the case last time? It was actually a good option to go with. Of course, this time it's going to be even more effective because we've got so much to do. We can just lease it once and then do all of the fields. But yeah, sadly, just to begin with, we're going to have to use the other trailer. But at least we'll get these fields harvested rapidly. And then I guess we'll have another rapid turnaround because we've got the bigger drill. Because the primary focus after that will be soup, parsnip harvesting. So we'll start where we are, just here. Oh. There we go. Yeah. Fold up. Unfold the machine. And we'll be on our way. And yes, we are going to bale this. We sold all the previous straw because I knew I was going to get all of this straw, which didn't need it all accumulating. Change that. Perfect. So yeah, I'm actually going to do this first field myself, I reckon. Well, in a second. Let me just bring the tractor to the field. Can't do without that. But we've basically got to where we are today from doing preserved food. So hopefully after the next big harvest of root crops, and then after producing soup, we're going to be like way ahead of where we are now. Okay, so let's continue with this. 21% full, so we can go up and down a couple of times. It's a wheat field, it's not very big. Let's get it done. Now what we could do is buy a grain mill. We'd have to take out another loan, just a temporary one, because then, yeah, long term we're going to make way more than just selling wheat, and the price isn't at its best now anyway. So that could be a good thing to do. Because, like, let's just see. Like for flour, £2,000 for 1,000 litres, probably even more actually at Erlingrat. And yeah, if that was just wheat, maybe 1,200. I don't know what the ratio is though. The amount of litres of input to output, so the amount of litres of wheat that goes in, the amount of flour that comes out. Like if it's 50-50, like you put, like if it's 2 to 1, then it doesn't really make it worth it. So yeah, many things to think about. I wish I could look. Now there probably is actually a grain mill on the map already. In fact, we should be able to find it. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's just the one which we always visit. Okay. Now we should have a trigger to be able to buy this somewhere. Possibly, unless we don't. Maybe we can't buy this one. It is a big premises. No, I'm not saying it. So it's 96,000. So we'll take out a £100,000 loan, which is fine. That's not actually that much. And we'll build it on the new area, which we're going to be building on, just over here. Yeah, so we're going to have cows on here somewhere, but they don't take up that much space. And to be honest, they could be further down the field, but if we just start using this land, that's fine. Is that floating in any way? I don't know. It might be. Anyway, yeah, let's tip this. Start that production. Surely this is better because we've got so much. Yeah, that seems to be floating. Well, hopefully we can build up around it. If we just take this level. Is it actually not going to let me do it now? I probably need to install, well, enable the mod which allows you to use the landscaping tool anywhere. 1 second. There we go, it's the Paint and Terraform Anywhere mod. So that allows me to raise the ground around that. It's still pretty low though. Looks like it's still not going right up to it. Yeah, really it wants to be rebuilt. That's a shame. That's very annoying. But yeah, if we can make a bit of a ramp and then maybe soften it. Can't be worse, can it? Well, I'm sure we'll find out in a minute. It'll be fine. But yeah, that is going to become a yard, and it will look a lot better than what it does now. It just looks like a building that's been dropped there, which I suppose is exactly what's happened. Anyway, yeah, that's good. Let's start that production up. This one here. Wheat flour. The next field is barley. I don't know if at some point we're going to replace the baler with a square baler so we can just blast through all of these fields. But what we don't want is the combine sitting around, because that's going to cost us money if it's more than a day. So anyway, yeah, this is the field which we did not drill. It's also the one which we did not fertilise, but it is thankfully fully fertilised. They've done well. And then we've just gone and bought it and taken all of their hard work. But that's the way it works. Certainly going to be joining a few of these fields together. At the moment I'm not too sure which ones, but it makes perfect sense to join these three together. We don't need tracks between them all. Yeah, maybe these three, and then keep that one separate over there, because it goes around the corner. Okay, right, well, let's do the barley. And then we'll be starting the barley production at the grain mill. Then we'll be doing whatever the other field is. Is it barley or wheat? Barley. Yeah, because I've already joined those two together. They can stay together, and then these three can be together. But that one's a different crop at the moment. That's the parsnip crop. Okay, I think I said this was a barley field, it's an oat field. It's just me being silly. Yeah, that's the barley field. So that's all good. Doesn't matter. Makes no difference. We can do oat flour as well. So that's all processing. I'm just going around the headland for this field because it's going to get confused with the poles here. But we can set it off on a worker going back up. Okay. off it goes. So we better go and deliver the rest of this barley. And I suppose now is a good time to start baling. We do need to clear these fields pretty quickly. It's quite a nice area of trees just there. Okay. Oh wow. We already have the first pallet. Now we could set it to selling. Not the best idea though, because you don't make as much. But yeah, I suppose we are going to be expecting quite a lot of these because we are processing quite a lot of grain. And yeah, it's clocking up really quickly. Right, so we need to get the truck over here, I guess. So that we can start to put them in. I know that on Bale I started just picking pallets up by hand. And it went down alright. Could use this. I guess it depends how many. I suppose we are going to get an awful lot. We'll use the lorry then. Yeah, it just gets to the stage where using the forklift becomes too much. I think for probably more than half of the Bale series, that's like over 100 episodes, I was just picking up by hand with super strength. It made for a much more enjoyable experience, watching and playing. That is, of course, if you actually enable it first. Right, next one will be coming soon. So, yeah, we need to get that baler on the move. Shall we use the Fiat? We'll use the Fiat. There it is, just there. And as usual, sticking with the biggest size possible, which is 180, I believe. Yeah. Make sure we're on automatic drop. I shouldn't really start in this field. I suppose I could start it just here. I just don't want to put any bales in the way of the combine. Then we'll cut across that field. Not bad. Yeah, it's filling up quickly. Yeah, so we can drop one here, that's fine. It's not going to be in the way. Just got to watch the combine and make sure we can keep that emptied. Just keep it moving. Right, off we go. Combine is ploughing on, well, it's actually harvesting on, and we are baling on. We've almost finished. Well, we've finished this field, we've got another one to do, and then we've got another one to do. Always lots to do. But yeah, we might as well just use the auto stacker now. Going completely against what I said. I wouldn't have done, I would have actually, I was definitely going to stack all those with the forklift. Had we not had the problem, I had full intention of doing that. But yeah. Now we've paid £1,000, might as well just autoload. So that is the wheat done. It's actually quite nice that we have a different crop in every field. Wheat, barley and oats. Soon we'll have to deliver the oats to the mill. Right, okay. So into the barley field. I don't know if the combine will finish the field without unloading again. It probably will do. I would say it will do. So I hate to keep doing time lapses, but it's just the best way of doing this. But this will be the last, I reckon, because we're going to be finishing the setting up of the mill in just a minute. This whole field, and it's actually only 4 swaths. That's incredible. Shows how big that header is. Makes the baling nice and fast. Fills up the baler very fast. more to pop out. Yeah, we're doing well. And I guess actually we might as well sell these bales today again, because the price is only going to go down. It's always best around January time. We've got a long way to go until we get back to January again. So we'll leave this here. We will get into the combine harvester, which is here. We'll spin round. No, we won't. We'll go over there. Actually, I could just put it straight into the pit, although we're probably going to hit a tree. So we'll have to put it into the trailer first. Right, there we go. Will it fit? Looks like it's going to be close. Most importantly, I need to turn the engine off on the combine so it's not clocking up the hours. I don't know if it will fit. No, it's not going to fit, so we can't turn the engine off just yet. Luckily, our mill is very close. And my ramp seems alright. Once we concrete it, it'll look better. We have another pallet. Obviously overnight, there's going to be so many pallets spawning when we elapse the time. And that's enough to be able to start the oat production. Actually, you can start it anyway, even if it's empty. The oat flour production. How dare that car be there? What were the chances? There's not many cars on this road. Get the rest of it. So somehow I think actually that is the end. That is the end of harvest. I thought we had more land than that. Apparently not. So I'm not going to get rid of this yet because we've only used it for half an hour. We might be able to do a contract with it, so we'll keep it here. We're going to utilise all of that rental time, but I won't let it go over 1 hour. That would be expensive. Oh look, another pallet. Yep, they're going to be coming thick and fast. It's actually going to be a real challenge to keep up. So that's that done. Again, actually, yeah, make sure that engine is off because that's clocking up. And... it's me not thinking straight again. In fairness, it's been a long day. I can't think straight. So no, we're going to have to go and sell these 3 just initially to free up the trailer for auto-stacking the bales. Unless we just leave the bales where they are, but no, I think because the price is decreasing, we do need to get them sold. So we'll take these to the supermarket, not quite as good as the price at Erlingrat, but the majority will go to Erlingrat. This is just a few pallets. And we get to go somewhere we haven't been before. I haven't actually been up here. I can imagine this is going to be a place where we will find golden apples. Don't stop there, you buffoon. These drivers. I know they were giving way and stuff, but... Anyway, it still seemed like a bit of a sudden break. This is the supermarket. I need to give way to these pedestrians. Don't want to knock these wonderful people over. At least we get a bit more money in. £5,561. Okay, and we'll go and get those bales, which will be a very, very fast job. That's it. If only it was this fast. Just drive up to it and teleport. Still lots more bales to produce in the next episode. There we go, that's that done. And now for this field. Oh, that's a shame. Right, there we go. So at 16. Let's go and take those to the sell point. So I think actually maybe all of the future bales, which we get, we'll keep, because they'll be for the cows. So let's just unload that. There we go. Put it into the trigger. And that's brought a bit more money back in. So a good way of finishing the episode. We are going to leave it there though. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And until next time, see you again very soon. Bye for now.